in 2014. I was adopted by them. Um, I could just go on and on and on and on for days. It's totally impacted my life. I thought I'm probably going to get upset. When I was diagnosed with that big C word, I felt all alone. And then when I got the call from Stepping Stone Support, I was just blown away. I didn't know really what was happening until they showed up at my door. And it was October of 2014 I was diagnosed. And they helped me and my family. They brought Christmas to my front door, gifts, food. Their love and compassion of 13 beautiful women showing up at my door was extremely overwhelming. And from there on then, I battled until about 2020. And Renee and this charity has been with me, phone calls, checking on me, just the pour of compassionate love and support that Renee and this charity has. I said once I get better that I cannot wait to give back. And I'm finally back up on my feet, and I was able to be a part of the committee.
My earliest memory of Stepping Stone support, I have been a part of Stepping Stones for almost, I'd say about 12, 13 years. And it's been such a journey. Originally, I was not on the committee. I was about 9, 10 years old when I started with Stepping Stone support. And I was a recipient. My mom had cancer. She had breast cancer at the time. And Renee was there with all her, I call her support tribe that she has. And she came with everyone, especially during the holidays when we had the Secret Santas. I remember Renee blew it out of the water with all the gifts, all the food, everything that she's done for my family. Not even just the holidays, but like even when my mom was like going through chemo and radiation in the hospital. And I was just not expecting that. It was so overwhelming, and it was so nice to know that someone is there looking out for you and knows that you're not going through this alone.
Well, my mom was like, she was like diagnosed with cancer, and then also my mom, she's friends with Renee. I talked with Renee, and then I was like, that's pretty cool. I like that you guys do that, and you guys like go out to other like families and other children that's been going through the same thing, because it is like pretty it's pretty helpful, and it takes like a lot of like stress and like like a lot of relief off of something, because it's like a program that helps you like distract like other outside things and other feelings that you're going through with yeah, just basically like having fun, laughing, talking and stuff like that. Yeah, my trip to Disney, not even helped, they pay for like almost all the expenses of the trip. And then it was like really helpful because my little brother, actually, he always wanted to go and stuff like that. And then so yeah, they really like helped out with the trip expenses. And then it made me like feel like like very open at that point, because like like I said, I was really worried about my mom's health and stuff like that, so it like took like a lot of stress and stuff off. It's all right to like have some sympathy here and there. It's okay to like like cry sometimes. It's okay to like be mad sometimes, but it also showed me to like always like to like snap back into like your position, like what you want to do in life, like going straight forward. It always like helped me like push straight forward. Now I'm looking back on it, and I see that you guys are very helpful people, and then I feel like that if there was more like people in this world that were like you guys, it'll be like, I'm pretty sure we'll have almost a perfect world, almost.
Stepping Stone Support found me because I am best friends with the founder since we're 15. Elijah's mom, she made a huge impact on me. We became very close with her. Me and Renee became friends with her, and I was able to take her family, her and the kids, to a bike shop one day and help them pick out brand new bikes that the bike store was going to give them as a gift, and they've never had a bike before. So I brought my daughter with me too, and she was able to see how appreciative they were to receive the bikes. And I got to take them all to an ice cream shop afterwards, and I've gone to their house a few times, dropped some things off. We really became close. And then when Carissa really got sick, Renee and I made a point of going to the hospital to visit her often. Stepping Stone support means to me that I am part of an organization that helps others in their time of need. We are all volunteers, giving our own time, and it's very important that we help local families and continue to help them even after they're recipients. We stay with them throughout the years. We have met so many wonderful people, and we have lost so many wonderful people as well. They're not only recipients, they've become friends, almost some of them family. We've become family with their family, and it's just been a great experience. Delivering the gifts each year is probably the most rewarding thing that I have done. The events are great, but when you go to these people's houses and you deliver the gifts and you see the reactions on their faces, and just the way it makes them feel and their families feel, and then how we feel when we leave, there's no other feeling like that, and everybody should experience it just once.
So I was diagnosed with cancer when I was 28 years old, and I decided to resign from my teaching career to be a stay-at-home mom, and I started doing a lot of community service work. And when I started to do community service work, I started to see that a lot of people who were diagnosed with cancer, unfortunately, they didn't qualify for a lot of programs based off of their finances. What a lot of other organizations and agencies don't take into consideration is that when someone is diagnosed with cancer, they're not working anymore. A lot of them use up their sick time, their vacation time, or whatever they have, and that their financials from the year before disqualify them from receiving services, although many of them are really in desperate need. That just didn't sit right with me. And so I had graduated with my bachelor degree in paralegal studies before I got my master's in education. So I figured I would use my degree and put it to use. And I did all my research, and I formed a 501c3 nonprofit organization. It got approved, and this May 4th will be 19 years of an all-volunteer nonprofit organization. I wanted to do this as my mission and my service, and I didn't want to take a paycheck from it. So I tried to find other professionals, people who were like me, who wanted to give back without taking a paycheck, because I felt that there would be more passion behind why they were doing it. Any cancer survivor will tell you, this May I celebrate my 25th year cancer-free. And every year you say to yourself, I hope I reach this milestone. And for me, it was to see my son go to kindergarten or to graduate from high school. And now I've watched him grow to be an amazing man who runs our S.T.E.P program as the certified personal trainer and nutrition coach. So my life's mission was to try to help other people to overcome what I went through. And I know some people do what I do to cope with their own diagnosis. And I say, if this is how you're coping, then good for you, because I am so blessed. I know how blessed I am.
Stepping Stone support has really helped me basically shape myself as a man, because it's all I've known since I was little. Helping deliver Christmas trees to families and help wrap gifts for families during the holidays. It just really puts into perspective how Sometimes when things get hard in my life, I just know it's not even like half as bad as some of the things that these families go through. And being able to just help a little bit means a lot. And I know my mom went through this, and I wish I could have helped her when she was going through it, but at least I get to help just a little bit with some of the families that she brings into our lives. Well, the S.T.E.P program means everything to me because my career, I always wanted to be a personal trainer, and being able to help people that were affected by cancer using my skill set and everything that I've learned through taking my NASM personal trainer test and my nutrition coach test, just being able to apply everything that I've learned to help people that are affected by cancer, not just the people that have cancer, but their families as well, really makes me feel better about myself. And it's nice to just see them get into the gym and better themselves physically through my workout programs, and just see them get healthier and be in a better mental space just day by day is really fulfilling to me. Helping my mother through the S.T.E.P program is huge for me because I just love having her presence around, and she's always talking in the gym and making everyone laugh and just be happy while they're in here and creating more fun in the gym, because working out can be hard sometimes, so you need someone like that that can, bring life into it. And just seeing her progress just in the gym alone the past year has been outstanding. I mean, a lot of the stuff that she couldn't do at the beginning when she first started, she could do with ease now. And I could see it changed her mentality. She likes coming here, and she looks better and healthier, and her mental space is way better now. And she likes to motivate the other recipients because she knows the effect it had on her.
I first found S.T.E.P through Facebook. A friend of mine actually sent it to me and was like, I know you're just getting over surgeries and stuff, so this might be something you might be interested in looking into. So I emailed Renee, and here I am.
My first day doing S.T.E.P today was like, it was pretty cool. I liked it. I loved it actually, because I love going to the gym.
I heard about the S.T.E.P program from a flyer in my community. I had seen that they were going to be doing a gift event for the charity work that they do with the Children's Hospital. And I was curious. I thought it was a great cause, and I recruited my husband and my daughter to go to that charity event. It was my first exposure to the Survivors Helper group. It was just a wonderful feeling of all these people that were coming out to support Renee in her program. We wrapped gifts, we brought gifts for the children as well. And there was this wonderful, honor highlight, like video montage that they did for one of the members that they had lost through cancer. And it's just nice to see that since that charity event that was held in December, I've now come to know that person's daughter through the S.T.E.P workouts that we do here.
S.T.E.P means to me a fresh start on getting back a healthy body and mindset. Going through this journey is not easy whatsoever on your mental health, your physical health. So having a program like this being run by a survivor herself really does mean more than just going to like a regular gym and working out on your own.
S.T.E.P has really had a positive impact on my wellness, my well-being, my mental ability to grasp that I can get healthy again. I can get back to what I was before cancer. Having these workouts with Brendan, he pushes me to do things that I know I won't be able to do on my own, because I tend to go, all right, it hurts, I'm done. Where he holds you accountable. And that's what I need. The step workout is great for me to feel good again. And besides that, I'm meeting so many people that are either in the same position as I am, that they're on the road to recovery, and others that are just family members of people that have been affected by cancer. And it's been a very nice, it's like a family unit.
It's definitely changed my view in the fact that I didn't know how much strength that I lost going through 2 surgeries in 7 months and then trying to start back up highlighted what it is that I need to focus on to bring myself back to a new version of me.
Before stepping stone support, I didn't really understand how cancer affected people. I had family members that would pass away from cancer, but I didn't really know the true meaning of cancer and what people go through, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. This is so much bigger than all of us. It's so much bigger than this entire universe. It's something that you can't control, and something that is just so unsure. It's something that is not set in stone, and I just feel like it's very important for everybody to understand the things that cancer patients go through, and that we just need to come together as a community and support each other and lean on each other, because people are also fighting internal battles, and we really need to be there to support them.
Being diagnosed with 2 different types of cancer and going from being a healthy, able-bodied 40-year-old woman to now having to reconfigure my whole life was not what I was planning on doing for year 40 of my life. But meeting the doctors that I've met and the people I've met, especially people like Renee and Brendan who put together programs like this, definitely show me that there are still good people in the world that are really doing the good things out there. There's probably not enough people like them out here putting together things like this that I don't have to worry about paying for because I'm still not working. I used to run a cleaning business, so I can't do that anymore. So getting back into this kind of makes me feel a little more able-bodied than disabled. So it's important what they're doing. And I'm glad that I can support them by helping in any way that I can, putting their name out there, coming, recommending other people to come. It's definitely been a godsend. So
It's a hard journey to go through. Many people are very supportive and they always are there for you. But the challenges that one faces when you're in the journey itself, it's a hard one. I'm very fortunate that I had the love and support of my family and friends, and that gave me the encouragement I needed. And when I think about the Survivor's Helper program that Renee set up, and how she does not discriminate, any cancers. It doesn't matter what cancer you have. She is so positive, and she is just so loving, and I am so thankful for her. She is a blessing. God kept her healthy so that she can help others in the same position that I was in. And that's a beautiful thing. She's a beautiful blessing. I am so thankful for her and her family for letting me be a part of something that makes me feel good
it makes me feel better about myself.
Stepping Stone support, I was so young, I didn't know what it was all about. I never knew what was included with that, with everyone on the board, all the donations that were given, all the food making, everything that we've had. And now that I've grown up, I've known that Stepping Stone support is more than just a support. It's more of, we are warriors. We've all been through something with cancer. We've all been affected with someone that's had cancer, with cancer, going through treatment right now. And this is just an amazing program where we got together and we get through whatever we had to get through during that time, whether it be during the holidays with the gift wrapping, or even my Sweet 16, how you guys shown up for that parade. Like, those are all things that, like, I never expected. And I'm just so grateful for everything you've done.
You know, when you say warrior, there's so many people that go through cancer and they're right now in active treatment. Many of them of who we adopt, your mom, so many of the survivors over the years. And a lot of times people who are in the middle of treatment and it's really, really hard for them, they have a hard time with the word survivor because they feel that if they're in active treatment, they haven't reached that word, what they believe it to mean for survivorship. And through all these years, 25 years since I was diagnosed, I learned that survivor is just so much more than completing treatment and getting beyond that diagnosis, that it's the person who is actually battling, the warrior that's going through it, but their family members are warriors. Victoria's a warrior. She's a survivor, just like her mom was a survivor. Even though her mom lost her very hard-fought, courageous battle, and she didn't want to leave. None of us want to leave our family members. And that's why we do what we do. Because even with this program that we have, it's really hard mentally and physically for the other survivors that are affected. Victoria is an only child. I have an only son. And it's hard to go through that kind of significant loss. And to be able to do it together helps not only physically and mentally, but it helps not only you, but it helps me. It helps us. Like, my family got bigger the day I met your mom. She became my family. I call her my survivor sister. All the men we've adopted, all the men we've lost, I call them my survivor brothers. Even if they're not here, they survived, they fought, and they survive today through the people like you. And you're so much like her, more than you will ever know. So she is survivor. She is a survivor because she's surviving in you. And I'm just so fortunate that everything that I created and I envisioned is coming to life. And I consider you my niece, and you know that, right?
I'm so happy that, like, we have this connection, this family, because I don't know what I would do without you guys, especially with how